Hello, welcome to the mini story for The Race. Let's get started. It was 5 o'clock and Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. When was Alan riding his motorcycle?
At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle.
Well, at 5 o'clock, right? At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle. Was Alan riding his car? Or was Alan riding his motorcycle?
Alan riding his motorcycle.
Well, of course, Alan was riding his motorcycle. Where was Alan riding his motorcycle?
In San Francisco. Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
In San Francisco. Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. When was he riding?
At 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock and Alan is riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. He was riding down Van Ness Street and came to a stoplight. Who was riding down Van Ness Street?
Alan was riding down Van Ness Street.
Alan was riding down Van Ness Street. What was he riding on?
On motorcycle. He was riding on his motorcycle.
Well, on a motorcycle. He was riding on his motorcycle. Was he riding down Market Street?
No. He wasn't riding down Market Street. He was riding down Van Ness Street.
No, not Market Street. He wasn't riding down Market Street. Was he riding down Lombard Street?
No. He was riding down Van Ness Street.
No, he wasn't riding down Lombard Street. He was riding down Van Ness Street. When? When was he riding down Van Ness Street?
At 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. He was riding down Van Ness Street.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, he was riding down Van Ness Street. Who was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock?
Alan was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock.
Alan was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock. Was he in a truck?
No. He was on his motorcycle.
No, he wasn't in a truck. He was on his motorcycle. And he came to a stoplight. Did Alan come to a go light?
No. He came to a stoplight.
No. He didn't come to a go light. he came to a stoplight. We never say go light. We only say stoplight. Who came to a stoplight?
Alan. Alan came to a stoplight.
Alan, of course. Alan came to a stoplight. What was he on when he came to a stoplight?
A motorcycle. He was on a motorcycle when he came to a stoplight.
A motorcycle. He was on a motorcycle when he came to a stoplight. Where was the stoplight?
On Van Ness Street. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street.
Well, on Van Ness Street. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Was the stoplight on Embarcadero Street?
No, the stoplight on Van Ness Street.
Or was the stoplight on Van Ness Street? Van Ness, of course, Van Ness. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Who was at the stoplight?
Alan. Alan was at stoplight.
Alan was at the stoplight. Which city was Alan in? In San Francisco, of course. Alan was in San Francisco.
Alan was riding down his motorcycle in San Francisco. Alan was in San Francisco.
Where is Van Ness?
Van Ness Street. Van Ness Street is in San Francisco.
Well, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Of course, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Is Van Ness Street in New York? Or is Van Ness Street in San Francisco?
Van Ness Street is in San Francisco.
Well, of course, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Where was Alan riding?
He was riding down on Van Ness Street in San Francisco, and he came to a stoplight.
Oh, he was riding on Van Ness Street in San Francisco, and he came to a stoplight. A red Ferrari pulled up next to him. Did the red Ferrari pull up behind him?
No, not behind him. A red Ferrari pulls up next to him.
No, not behind him. The red Ferrari pulled up next to him. What pulled up next to Alan?
A red Ferrari pulls up next to Alan.
A red Ferrari. A red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. Did Alan pull up next to a red Ferrari?
No, Alan didn't push up next to Ferrari. A red Ferrari pushed up next to him.
No. Alan didn't pull up next to a red Ferrari. A red Ferrari pulled up next to him. Where did the red Ferrari pull up next to Alan?
At a stoplight on Van Ness Street, a red Ferrari pushed up next to Alan.
At a stoplight on Van Ness Street. At a stoplight on Van Ness Street, a red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. Was Alan in a red Ferrari?
No, he was on a motorcycle. Alan was on a motorcycle.
No. Alan wasn't in a red Ferrari. He was on a motorcycle. Alan was on a motorcycle. What did the red Ferrari do?
A red Ferrari pushed up next to Alan.
Well, it pulled up next to Alan. The red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. The driver was wearing dark sunglasses. So, Alan was wearing dark sunglasses.
No, not Alan. Alan was not wearing dark sunglasses.
No, not Alan. Alan wasn't wearing dark sunglasses. Who was wearing dark sunglasses?
Oh, the driver of Ferrari.
The driver of the Ferrari. The driver of the Ferrari was wearing dark sunglasses, not Alan. The driver looked over at Alan. Did the driver look behind Alan?
No, he looked over at Alan.
No. He looked over at Alan. Who looked over at Alan?
The driver of Ferrari looks over at Alan.
The driver of the Ferrari looked over at Alan. Did Alan look over at the driver?
Yes, Alan looks over at the driver.
Yes, he did. Alan also looked over at the driver. Who was the driver? Tom Cruise!
Tom Cruise wasn't the driver. Alan looks over at the driver and realizes that the driver was Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise was the driver. Alan looked over at the driver and realized that the driver was Tom Cruise. Who was the driver of the Ferrari?
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was the driver of Ferrari.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was the driver of the Ferrari. Who was the motorcycle rider?
Alan. Alan was the motorcycle rider.
Alan. Alan was the motorcycle rider. And Tom Cruise was the driver of the Ferrari. Who looked over at Alan?
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise looks over at Alan.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise looked over at Alan. What was Tom Cruise wearing?
Dark sunglasses. Tom Cruise was wearing dark sunglasses.
Sunglasses. Tom Cruise was wearing dark sunglasses. Was Alan wearing dark sunglasses?
No, no, no. The driver was wearing dark sunglasses.
No, he wasn't. Alan wasn't wearing dark sunglasses. Tom Cruise was wearing dark sunglasses. And he looked over at Alan. Tom sneered at Alan. Oh no. Did Tom smile?
No. Tom didn't smile. Tom sneered, said Alan.
No, he didn't. Tom didn't smile. He sneered at Alan. Was Tom friendly and nice?
No, 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 no. He wasn't friendly and nice. He sneered, said Alan.
No, he wasn't friendly and nice. He sneered at Alan. Did Alan sneer at Tom Cruise? Or did Tom Cruise sneer at Alan?
Tom Cruise sneered at Alan.
Well, Tom Cruise sneered at Alan. After he sneered, what did Tom Cruise say?
Tom Cruise says, "When the light turns green, let's race."
Well, he said, "When the light turns green, let's race." After he sneered at Alan, Tom Cruise said, "When the light turns green, let's race." Did Tom want to race?
Yes. He want to race.
Yes, of course. He has a Ferrari. He wanted to race. Alan said, "All right, you're on." Did Alan agree to race Tom?
Yes. He says, "You're on."
Yes, he agreed. He said, "You're on." Did Tom say, "You're on"?
No. Tom didn't say John. Alan says John.
No, Tom didn't say, "You're on." Alan said, "You're on." Alan agreed to race. Who said, "You're on"?
Alan. Alan says John.
Alan. Alan said, "You're on." What did Alan agree to do? Well,
To race. Alan agreed to race. He says, John.
race. Alan agreed to race Tom. He said, "You're on." Tom said, "I'm gonna smoke you, sucker." Did Tom say he would beat Alan?
Yes. Tom says, I'm gonna smoke you, sucker.
Yes, he did. He said, "I'm gonna smoke you. I'm gonna beat you." Did Tom say he would win?
Yes. He was when he says, I'm gonna smoke you.
Yes, he said he would win. He said, "I'm gonna smoke you." Who was Tom gonna smoke?
Alan. Tom was gonna smoke you, Alan. Smoke Alan.
Well, Alan. Tom was gonna smoke Alan. Was Tom gonna smoke Schwarzenegger?
Tom was gonna smoke Alan.
No. No, Tom wasn't gonna smoke Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tom was gonna smoke Alan. Was Tom gonna smoke Alan at football, soccer?
No. He was gonna smoke Alan in a race.
No. He wasn't gonna smoke Alan at football or soccer. He was gonna smoke Alan in a race. In a race. He was gonna smoke Alan in a race. Was Tom nice and polite?
No. He says, sucker. He called Alan sucker.
No, he said sucker. He called Alan sucker. Is sucker a nice, polite word?
No. It's not nice.
No, it's not. It's not polite. It's not nice. He said, "I'm gonna smoke you, sucker." Alan said, "You wish. I'm gonna beat you and your sorry-ass car." Did Tom have a very, very nice car?
No, he has a sorry ass car.
No, he did not have a nice car. He had a sorry-ass Ferrari. A sorry-ass car. What kind of car did Tom have?
He has sorry ass car.
He had a sorry-ass car. Low-quality car. Bad car. Cheap car. Is a Ferrari a nice car?
No, it's sorry ass car.
No, it's a sorry-ass car. Ferraris are sorry-ass cars. Did Alan like Tom's car?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Alan thought it was a sorry-ass car. Who had a sorry-ass car?
Tom Cruise. Tom has sorry-ass car.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise had a sorry-ass car. Did Alan have a sorry-ass motorcycle?
No, he has great motorcycle.
No, Alan had a great motorcycle. But Tom had a sorry-ass car. Alan and Tom waited at the light. They revved their engines. Vroom, 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 vroom. Who revved their engines?
Tom and Alan. Alan and Tom revved their engines.
Alan and Tom. Alan and Tom revved their engines. Did they rev their bicycles?
No, they revved their engines.
No, not possible. They didn't rev their bicycles. Of course not. They revved their engines. What did they rev?
Their engine. They revved their engines.
Their engines. They revved, vroom, 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 their engines. Tom and Alan revved their engines. Suddenly, the light turned green. Alan and Tom took off. Did Alan and Tom start slowly?
No, they took off. They start it quickly.
No, they didn't start slowly. They took off. They started quickly. They started very fast. Alan and Tom took off. What did Alan take off on?
Alan took off on his motorcycle.
Alan took off on his motorcycle. On his motorcycle. Alan took off on his motorcycle. What did Tom take off in?
In his car. Tom took off in his Ferrari.
In his car. Tom took off in his car. Tom took off in his Ferrari. Did they stop or did they take off quickly?
They took off quickly.
They took off quickly. Why did Alan and Tom take off quickly?
Because they were racing.
Well, they took off quickly because they were racing, right? Of course, they took off quickly because they were racing. They zoomed down Van Ness at top speed. Who zoomed down Van Ness at top speed?
Tom and Alan. Alan and Tom zoomed down Van Ness Street at top speed.
Tom and Alan. Tom and Alan zoomed down Van Ness at top speed. When did they zoom down Van Ness?
After the light turns green.
Well, after the light turned green. After the light turned green, they zoomed down Van Ness. Did they zoom down Van Ness before the light turned green or after the light turned green?
After the zoom down Van Ness, after the light turned green.
After, of course. They zoomed down Van Ness after the light turned green. Did they zoom down Lombard Street?
No. They didn't. They zoomed down Van Ness Street.
No, they didn't zoom down Lombard Street. Which street did they zoom down? Van Ness. They zoomed down Van Ness Street. Tom was winning. But suddenly, blue and red lights appeared behind Tom. It was the police. They pulled him over. Who pulled over Tom Cruise?
The police. The police pulled over Tom Cruise.
Oh, the police pulled over Tom Cruise. Who did the police pull over?
Tom Cruise. The police pulled over Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. The police pulled over Tom Cruise. Did the police pull over Alan?
No. They pulled over Tom Cruise.
No. They didn't pull over Alan. They pulled over Tom Cruise. Why? Why did they pull over Tom Cruise?
Because he was going too fast.
Well, because he was going too fast. He was going too fast. They pulled over Tom Cruise because he was going too fast. Who was going too fast?
Oh, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was going too fast.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was going too fast. Alan zoomed past Tom. Did Tom zoom past Alan?
No. Alan zoomed past Tom.
No. Tom didn't zoom past Alan. Alan zoomed past Tom. Why did Alan zoom past Tom?
Because the police pulled over Tom. So Alan zoomed past Tom.
Oh, well, because the police pulled over Tom. The police pulled over Tom, so Alan zoomed past Tom. Alan was laughing. Ha 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 ha! He yelled, "Better luck next time!" When did Alan yell, "Better luck next time"?
He yells when he zoomed past Tom.
Well, he yelled as he zoomed past Tom. When he zoomed past Tom. As he zoomed past Tom, Alan said, "Better luck next time." As he zoomed past Tom, he yelled, "Better luck next time." Who yelled, "Better luck next time," as he zoomed past Tom Cruise?
Alan. Alan yells, "Better luck next time."
Well, Alan, of course. Easy, right? Alan yelled, "Better luck next time," as he zoomed past Tom. Alan was the winner. Okay, that is the end of the mini story for The Race.